Because I got something very, well, I'm starting to think of a decent sized undertaking to I'm taking on. But hey, price is right, and I got time to hopefully use on it this winter if everything goes alright. I doubt anyone will join this, but I'm getting myself something to drink here, so take you in the back of the shop in a minute. What's up, Redneck Garage? That's what I want. Show you guys that I picked up today. Huge shout out to Squatch 253. They're talking at a show, and everyone knows that D2 Dozer he picked up. Well, there's a few other things at that place, and he told me about it and got me in contact with the guy. And, well, price is right, so I brought them home today. This all happened about at the Nowlin Threshing Show. And I called the guy that following Friday. And then today. Yesterday I got ready to bring them home, and today, well, they're here. Got plenty of projects now, guys. We got a pretty big project. One that I'm quite excited to announce that I finally own a Minneapolis Moline. Town and Country 110. This was the thing he just threw in there because he didn't want it anymore, and honestly, it's not in bad shape. I don't think it is, at least. But the old 110 here and proud, and this is what I was after. And I'm going to see if I can have a coworker make me up a new pair of fenders. 2050 home last week. I'll have to come up and see that. Well, this is my new project. Actually, I haven't even opened the hood on it just because the steering wheel wants to. Dad yanked on it, so. And this motor is not locked up, amazingly. It's going to need a lot of work done to it. Well, that's not very promising, though, is it? Might just assume it needs carb kit. 2 JD112s, round or square fender, in what year? Because I will not buy a certain year ever again. But my plan is to. Actually, that tin work ain't too bad under here. It's rusty, it's crusty. Fenders and seat are completely gone. Motor is not locked up, surprisingly. But this thing is going to be a complete and total rebuild. I want to get the motor running first, see how the motor runs. Now I'll debate if I open this engine up and track down parts and rebuild it. But this one's going through front to back, since I'm redoing all the fenders. 77, they quit making the 112s in 74. At least I think they did. But I'm going to be, this is probably the only tractor I'll ever paint. It's going to get paint. Yeah, I'll come up and help you with that. But I'm going to go through, since I'm doing a lot of work on this tractor, I'm going to go through and repaint it. New decals, new paint, all new tires, rims if they need it. This one's going to be quite the undertaking. And everything is seized on it. So, I have a coworker, he's a really good metal guy, builds all the fenders for our trucks. See if he can make me fenders. Model is this one. Little 110, Town and Country. I think it's the same one we saw at the show, just the Oliver version. And it is a Moline by the tag. But there ain't nothing. I have this other piece in my truck. But I was a little taken back when I pulled up there with the fenders. But hey, I wanted a Moline or an Oliver tractor for a while. Here it is. I'm going to do it upright. And it's honestly, Dad thinks it's in pretty bad shape. I don't think it is. For sitting outside for God knows how many years. So, price is right. It was free. So, he threw this in too. Oh, and Bigfoot, just for you. I don't know if you know anyone that wants one, but this is a white farm equipment rototiller. I brought it home just because it's a white. I'll give you the serial number if you're interested in it. And it's not locked up. It still has oil in the gearbox. It spins freely. If anyone wants this, for sale. I have no use for it. It goes for like on a white garden tractor or something. Guy's got a whole bunch of stuff there. I'm not giving away the location or who he is just because I want some of this stuff. And then onto the old, as Dad calls it, the Monkey Ward. This motor's locked up. Which style? Well, move some things here. If you know anyone that wants it, I'd practically give it away. I don't know if you can see it very well, but that's the tag. All in all, kick the weeds off it. I don't know what model it is or which one it's for. Me and Mark believe it is a white farm equipment rototiller. I gotta be careful I drop this. This thing is not light. I don't know which one this is, but it is shaft driven. And you can spin this freely and everything turns. Let me see. But there ain't no sort of lettering on it to confirm it's a white. But I'm just going off what the guy told me. So yeah, and that's the hitch for it. Like a 3-point style hitch. Not a sleeve hitch, but if anyone's interested in it, let me know. I got no use for it. It was also free, so I brought it home. Yeah, I will. I have no use for it. I like to see it go to a good home because it is usable. But this thing's running great. Dad did a bunch of work to it recently while I've been cutting trees. Back on the land clearing jobs. I haven't had time to make videos or anything. Tell my arm is, Yeah, I can do that. If you email me, if my email isn't in the description, leave a comment below this video. And I will get you in contact with me, depending on where you're at, because my trailer won't leave Minnesota. Yeah, I don't know what you guys think, but the guys gave me a bottle of Marvel's Mystery Oil to dump in this guy, because it's locked up. I mean, I might grab a wrench tonight, see if it'll turn. But this one I do believe has some sort of transmission pump on it. And that pump is not locked up. I don't know where that is, if that's in Minnesota or not. Oh yeah, get me in contact with you then, because if they're in decent shape, I got a storage locker I'll stick them in for now. Because right now, shop's full. This guy needs work. Variator work on this one, more of it. It's starting to piss me off. This one's going to the storage locker. This is going to be a back burner project whenever I get to it. That is front and center right now. I want to get that running just because I'm ecstatic to have one. Yeah, this one, the transmission is free. It shifts. That transmission is also free, and that one also shifts, just the clutch is seized. I'm going to enlist some help. Probably enlist some help for parts, and if anyone knows anything about these, let me know. Because I need more information on it, because all I know it's a Moline Town and Country 110. That's all I know about it. I don't know what engine's in it. I know it's not locked up, needs a lot of work, paint, and a whole 9 yards. I need to find out shape that oil's in that transmission before I even think about getting on that motor and starting it, but I really don't have to worry about moving it because okay, so that'll be sweet, because if I can find a town and country like this, I can kind of scrap the idea of spending, well, giving my coworker a bunch of money, even though he would build me an exact replica and probably build it heavier than this. If I can find a good set, paint it Moline yellow, we'll do that. And I need to find a seat. I know these aren't probably anything special, but I wanted one. Kind of been off since the Forest City show. I've just been looking for one. 108. Another garden tractor. I need to really kind of do some more research on these things. But I'm just kind of looking at it right now with you guys, because this is the first real look I've had at. Ooh. I might have parts for this. If this is the motor I'm thinking it is. This is what I think motor it is. I can get a bunch of parts for it. Okay, yeah. I mean, if it's a better shape than this, I'll probably part this guy out, but I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet. For shits and giggles, do we dare see if this thing has got a good electrical system on it? Because I doubt it. But if this is a K... There it is right there. K241. So, this K241, same as that tractor, same as the wheel horse. I know where I can get parts for this tractor, for the engine at least. And actually, I can go to John Deere probably this coming week and get a whole carburetor for it, because I know I gotta get me parts for the motor. As soon as you tell them it's out of Moline, they kind of shut down and don't give you shit, but I stopped by and see Kenny and at Minnesota Equipment. I'll grab a boost pack, see if that, because I have a key with me for this tractor. See if it just cranks over shits and giggles. I'm just curious. Curiosity's getting the best of me. And then plus, I don't work tomorrow, thank God. So, oh, anyone wondering? There's Dad's new truck. Well, new to him. This motherfucker knows how to make me jealous. Built transmission. Posi-Trac rear end. Out of California. But the thing that really drove me up the wall when I bought this truck, now granted he's got the money, he can do this type of stuff. You see that? He bought a 5.3 with a supercharger on it. Made me jealous, and oh hey, I actually put my airbox on it. Sweet. That's what I want to do to my truck, but I don't got the money. I don't got the $7,000 laying around to stick in my Tahoe. But the old Tahoe, she's doing alright. Put new shocks on it last night, well, Friday night. Got new stickers on it from the Overtime concert. We'll grab my keys real quick. Got a whole ring of these end-deck keys. Right here, I got my keys. So, we'll see if she cranks over and starts. Now, if people follow me on, I think I no, I did not put a post on Instagram. Put one on Facebook. That's what I did. Facebook's just for my close friends on here and family. That's all I use it for, really, and I'm never hardly on it. So, yeah. If that thing just cranks over and runs, I'm going to be really surprised. Because that air cleaner being off scares me. But the guy I went down there and through Squatch 253 found me this tractor. We were talking at the show. Right before, it was actually right before Kenny shot that clip of all of us standing together. And a lot of people are asking me where was all of Bigfoot's Molines and, well, not the Molines, the cockshuts and whatnot, but use a John Deere key. Because why not? Uh-oh. That's a problem. Well, this is alright. Like two of these and one's just a hair different. And it might be for a time for what, what, before Kenny took that picture of all of us standing together? Yeah, ignition's locked up. That's fun. Well, where it said starter. So where it said starter is where I can possibly crank this old bitch over. And I would think that's it right there. Now, does the grill pop out? Just want to make life easy. I think it does, but I mean, if these bulbs still work, I'll leave these in, but I'm leaving this, when I paint it, I'm leaving this decal on it. Because you're going to be in it so far, and frankly, I think if I wash it, I might change my mind, but God, just having fresh painted fenders is going to drive me nuts. I'll do a poll later on a post on YouTube so you guys can take a vote. But God, I hope there's no gas in that thing. Yeah, the 1955, I know that story. Well, that 1650 would have ran, because I know that one runs. Just blue smokes like a pig. Ooh. Yeah, actually I had a concert to go to that night. I was there majority of the day. But it was a hog waller there. My truck was absolutely covered in mud. Trailer still is. I haven't washed my trailer. But now I know this is a K241. I'm not scared to get parts for this thing. What shape is the cylinder in? Well, first and foremost, I get new plugs. Ooh, Oliver at Almond next year. Well, there's Michigan Farming. Says you get all sorts of mint shit. I'm going out to visit Michigan Farming this year, so I'm going to try to at least. Yeah, that's the old 110 Moline. I don't know how common it is to see these in Moline clothes. I just Squatch said it's a Moline. I was like, well, I'm all ears. It ain't the greatest of shape, but it's got potential. Well, yeah, it's got potential, and I don't mind doing a whole bunch of work. Dad says it's a lost cause because of the fenders. I told him, they're just fenders, Dad. You can get fenders, or make fenders for it. Tires are an issue. Iowan Farmer. Why does that sound familiar? Oops. Why does that sound familiar? I've heard that name somewhere. But yeah, this one is. Transmission's free. That's not mine. I don't like Simplicities. That's my dad's business partner. Oh, yeah. I got sheet metal for days at work. But it's just a matter of, is there anything left below this that I can bolt to? Then it's going to be into finding mower deck for it and everything. Mower deck and everything else for it, if I can. I don't think I will. I think I'll leave it straight tractor. But I got news. I am buying another 110. I know. This one I'm buying comes with a snowblower, another mower deck, and a rototiller. Anyone that knows me, I've been kind of looking off and on for rototiller for this thing. And I finally got one. I just need to buy it from the guy. And there's my current project. I'm going through this deck right now. I got parts of it off. The big issue I found with it. I'm ecstatic about the rototiller. Possibly buying a Massey Ferguson number 10 and a John Deere 400 and an International Cub Cadet as well next year from the same guy I got the Moline and Awards from. Huh, 101. See, I don't know my simplicities very well. But I like my 100 series John Deere. I've had two of them. I didn't like the other one I had just because it had a piece of shit Tecumseh in it. Didn't like it. But this Massey's got a Tecumseh in it. The only reason why I'm buying it is just because it's a Massey. That's it. And it's in really good shape. Let's show you guys what was wrong with the 47 deck for the 110. Which this was just, I did a short live on it last weekend, but your tensioner pulley, nothing looks normal. Until you see that. Someone put the wrong tensioner spring on it and the drive pulley ate this thing to shit. So, again, my coworker, he said, you grind that down, give it to me, I'll fix it for you, I'll build it up, free of charge. Well, I told him I'd take him up on this offer. Because he said, I told him I was going to try and find a new old stock one. Like, yeah, don't waste your time, just give it to me, I'll fix it. Okay, fine. And which saves me from doing, because my original intent was pull all the spindles, all the bearings off that thing and go through it. Still doing that. But the drive pulleys don't need it. So we're leaving the drive pulleys and doing the 3 blades. The 3 blades and spindles and bearings. We're going to do all those as well. So we're going to have content and videos coming this winter. When winter time comes around, work's going to slow down. I'll have extra time in the shop if it don't snow like hell. So hopefully it doesn't snow. We can get our hands dirty, make some good videos again, because I know I've been kind of lackluster on the videos. My day job took priority from the farm. Had some problems there. We got them sorted. Then just all out 60-hour plus weeks there, just going hard. Very hard there. So, life took over basically is what I'm trying to say. Which isn't a bad thing, I mean. I need the money because I need to fund these goddamn projects somehow. And if anyone wants an engine, that's off oh shit. I got a picture of it somewhere. It's off just a John Deere lawnmower. Kohler Command 12.5 horse. It does run, and it is free. So if anyone wants it, like $30 for it. I got no use for it. But I'm getting another one of these as well that doesn't have an engine. See if I can take parts from both of them and make one good one. And then when I don't get running, we'll just go in my storage locker and be a parts machine. Which I'm not opposed to. It also has a transmission in it. But this has got the engine. So it might be this one. This is a 10-work engine. All I need is fenders. And some other odd-end parts. Pulleys rotted off. I knew what I was getting myself into, but I didn't think it'd be that bad. But what do you do? Whenever we get to it, we'll get to this monkey ward, as Dad calls it. Whenever we get to this one, we will. I don't see it in the near future. Just because I got a few other irons in the fire. And I wonder what that was for. I don't know anything about Montgomery wards. Anyone could help me out here and tell me what this is for? This other pulley. Ooh. You can tell me what that's for. Let me know. Any help would be greatly appreciated on this. In fact, I might just get rid of it the way it is. I don't know yet. See what I have time for. Ooh. There's your air filter. Junk. Wow. I'm hoping this engine ain't hydrolocked. Something horrible. But my water got in the engine. I'm junking it. I'll just kind of scavenge parts off it if I need to, whatever I can. Ooh, come on, bitch. It's got oil in it. This doesn't look too watered down. But this one... Ooh. Huh. So that is free. Just took a little bit of leverage to get it going. That should be like a PTO pulley or something. Ooh, yeah, good and tight. I gotta do some research on these wards. Dad says they ain't worth shit and it's not even worth my time. But then granted, Dad's not in the tractor world like I am. He's more of in a car and truck world. So, tractors are my thing. Computers are my brother's thing. I don't know what my sister's thing is yet, though. You know, that knows me knows my favorite subject is tractors. I'll talk tractors. The day is freaking long. Get some people in a bind about it, but you know what? Gotta have something to talk about, right? Yeah, that's my new nightmare of a project. Well, fuck, if you'll trade me that, that's a fair trade. I'll get it on a trailer tomorrow. I don't think I'll ever get to this thing. Because I'm always after. You know who knows me? I like my Olivers and Mullins. I like my John Deeres. I mean, everything's here. The way you see it is the way I picked it up this afternoon. I don't have a key for it. It's only two index keys I got here are my wheel horse key and my John Deere key, which I don't give up. I mean, I don't know. No, that one is. That's a promise. So, yeah. If you want to trade me for the Montgomery Ward's 15 variable speed, be my guest. It's not in the greatest of shape, needs work. Needs air in the tires. I'll put air in the tires for you. But there's an hour meter on it. That says 1153.7. I don't doubt that's original, but hey. But everything is kind of lackluster on it. I don't know what works and what don't. 112 in the same condition, but is the 112 height is locked up though? That's my question. Is the 112 locked up? I mean, if it's in similar shape to this, like if the hood is straight, the seat is on it, and the tin work is straight, I don't care. I'll get a runner. That one's not a looker either. I pulled that one out of a bush back in 2019. Oh, you have the engine out of it. Okay, if the engine's free, well, if it's not in, well, this is what I kind of look for. I'm looking for a square fender. Tin work straight, because I don't like doing tin work. Tin work straight, hood's on there. I don't care about this hole. That is common. I don't care about that. I mean, as long as it's there, complete, and has a potential to be a runner, I'll take it. And it's got to have a Kohler. Got to have a K241 in it. It's got to have the right motor. I don't care if it's the right motor or not, as long as it's not a Tecumseh. The engine spins, that's good. If the engine's put together, because I don't have time to put an engine together, nor the space. So we got all this other stuff in here. That needs to go. And we need a set of tires too. I got a set of tires. There they are. If I can read these. They're 10.5-inch rims, so. Okay, I have a toe for it. But there's the original tires off my 110. Those are actually from 1972. Which, those aren't in bad shape. And the amazing thing, they don't leak. I mean, they're a little weather checked. They're Firestones, but yeah. 23 by 10.5s by 12s. They're the wider tires for the 100 series. I had one with the 8-inch with the 23 by 8.5, so I like my 10.5s better. They're just a wider tire. Better grip, and they look better. Oh, and that's the engine that Kohler's out of, STX 38. My dad's business partner wanted the hood. For what reason, I don't know. But he wanted the hood, so I just gave it to him, because I scrapped the rest of the tractor. Because that tractor was junk. Transmission was shot. It was just ratty. Engine was good, though. I had the engine running on a bench. So that, I don't got video of it, but it does run. I got spit sputter, and it ran last summer. So yeah, it's been sitting there for a little over a year, give or take. Yeah, that's running. That motor will run. I'll give that away. I'll let that go for dirt cheap. I don't need that. I need parts for what I got back there. I mean, yeah, I'll gladly come out and take a look at that Montgomery, or that 112. No guarantees I'll ever keep it around for a lifetime, but I don't mind my 100 series. I've had a 112. I want another 112. My other 112 is a 1969. Well, kind of slowly been looking for a parts machine for that one. But yeah, I'll get you in contact with me. Leave a comment below. I'll shoot you my email address. We'll go from there. Because if I can get just parts for my 112, my 110 that I can use, like transmission parts. Because that thing needs axle seals in it. If I just want extra parts for that 110, it's getting hard to find parts for it. If I get parts, I'm hanging on to them. I ain't a hoarder. I just like tractors, parts tractors, or just a regular tractor that's got potential to be a runner. I like them. Yeah, I do that. I'll leave this video up for a little while. Yeah, I'll get you in contact with me and I can come out, take a look at it. No guarantees to be this week, next week. But whenever my schedule opens up a little bit, I will. I'll let you know and I can come out and take a look at it. I'll come down there empty, and if it works out, I'll come back the next weekend or that following day loaded with that Montgomery Ward and bring it down for you. So I'm all up for trading too. People don't think I'll trade, but I'll trade. Because Dad's kind of thinking I've got a screw loose in the head for getting that Montgomery Ward, which I don't know why, but it's funny to me. I think he said too, I don't think you can get that trailer up alongside the house in the dark. I proved him wrong. That trailer's alongside the house in the dark. I got backup lights on this truck. I got a whole hell of them. 3 of them quit working. I got to put a new harness in it, but my bumper ones work. I got that trailer in one spot with just maybe 3 tries. Without hitting anything, too. Yeah, you leave that in the video. I'll get to you right now. I'm actually going to end this stream. I'm from Anoka. So, kind of central Minnesota. Just half hour north of the Twin Cities. Yeah, if you ask me, half hour from the Twin Cities is way too close. I mean, we live in the suburbs. I don't belong in the suburbs. I belong out in the boondocks. Ask any one of my close friends. Like, this kid don't belong, don't belong in the city. It's too rowdy. I'd like to do stupid shit too. Don't get me wrong. I get in trouble for it. But yeah, I'm going to go cut this here. If you haven't followed my Instagram page is Minnesota Oliver and Deer. No spaces. Spelled the same way. Check me out on Instagram and TikTok too. I'm on TikTok. But TikTok is not the same content as YouTube and Instagram. Kind of took my TikTok page and did a whole 180 with it. I do something completely different on there. And to be honest with you, I've been having some fun with it. Two hours ain't. Yeah, I remember. I went all the way out to North Carolina in 2 days. For one lonely farmer. 2 hours is not that far for me. But, I mean, that truck, that Tahoe don't get bad highway mileage at all. I mean, I made it to Forest City, Iowa and back on one tank. That's being easy on the gas. Without pulling a trailer. Pulling a trailer, this truck's meant to pull. She's got 411 running gears in her, so she'll pull like a son of a bitch. And I got heavy duty brakes in it, so. The trailer will make it. I won't take the trailer out of state just because it's not very DOT legal. It's not a DOT trailer, but I don't got all my lights working on it, so I don't try to take it out of the state. And there's a cricket up here that's pissing me off. But I'll show you guys one thing. And I love it because I've used it on these garden tractors. And a lot of people know I do a lot of work with heavy equipment, semis now, for work. So I bought one of these for doing maintenance. A Milwaukee grease gun. I actually bought it for working on the farm. And then it just kind of migrated in my toolbox at work. And it's been there ever since. I've greased a couple semis with it. You know, everyone at work has Lincolns. This is the only Milwaukee one at work. My work does not own this. I own this tool. I bought this for myself. Got a lifetime warranty on it, so run over the freaking backhoe or track hole and it'll be fine. So yeah, I paid $300 for this. This is best $300 I spent on a grease gun. It's got how many pumps you want on it. Goes up to 50 pumps. Lock it on. Right there, it's got a safety on it with a built-in light. This thing does not airlock very often. But when it does airlock, it is an absolute cocksucker to get the air out of it. But that being said, I like my Milwaukee stuff. I got a 3/8 impact, 1/2-inch impact, and a drill. And that for like under $1,000. No, over $1,000 for that grease gun. Not bad, if you ask me. But I want to sign off here. I'm going to pop on Instagram, tell everyone on Instagram what I came home with. And I'm going to do a little bit of wrenching tonight. I'm going to turn some wrenches tonight just because curiosity is getting the best of me. So, y'all have a good one. Check out my other pages. Check out the rest of my videos. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.